Hi everyone, welcome back to Like to Jimny. In this video I'll be showing you how to replace your thermostat on this generation 3 Suzuki Jimny. This little thing. So yeah, let's get right into it. Start by removing this air pipe here for easy access. Undo this clamps here. Unplug this airflow sensor plug. Undo this clamp there and pull out that pipe. And undo this clamp. For that you will need a 8mm socket. That's it. This whole thing comes off like this. Then we remove this idle air control sensor. Plug this throttle position sensor. Take out that air pipe there. There you go. And the one there at the bottom there. Then you've got some clamps on this side. There's some water pipes that comes from this idle air control sensor. There's two water pipes there. And it runs down the back around into the head on the side there and at the bottom there. Before we remove these water lines here, we need to drain some water out the radiator by screwing out this drain plug at the bottom of the radiator. Undo those two clamps and pull those pipes off. Then the one at the bottom there. There you go, there's the pipe off. The bottom pipe is off and the one above it is also now off. Then undo those 4 bolts there. So you're going to need a 12mm socket there. Now take out this accelerator cable. Just turn it, slide it out there. There you go. Now I've got that whole unit out the way, just to make sure I don't drop anything inside that hole. Now we need to get to the thermostat housing at the back there. The thermostat casing sits in here. There's 3 10mm bolts that holds it. The one right at the back there is the most difficult one to get to. But if you use a socket like this, you can get it in behind there quite easily and you can loosen it. Make sure the socket is turned in the correct way. Try and line it up there with that bolt. I'm going to put my hand on this side so that I can use my finger to just guide the socket onto the bolt there. There you go. Got it. So now you can just loosen it. I'm going to put my finger there again from this side just to hold the socket and turn it. For me, it's a little bit difficult to get my hands in there to get that bolt right in the corner out. So I've got a few extensions in my 1/4 inch socket set. So I'm just going to join all of these, make it a long screwdriver. Okay, so I'm going to put it in from the back here, this flexible extension onto that bolt head. As you can see, I've got the socket screwdriver right through from the back here. So it's easy to get to the bottom bolt and turn it.
A few moments later.
Oh, there, I dropped the bolt. There you go, there's the bolt. Now take out the rest. That one there. If you've got it loose, you can take the socket off, put it over the bolt and just unscrew it with your fingers. Using that one with a spanner because the socket can't fit in there. And then you drop your spanner in there. Okay, take that screw out. There you go. And just pull that thing back. Use your screwdriver to pull it out. Okay, there you can see there's the old one and the new one. You can clearly see the difference between the aftermarket and the Suzuki original part, this one. That's why I recommend rather put an original part Suzuki thermostat back into your car so that you don't battle in the future with overheating and all kinds of problems. Okay, let's put it back. Remember, when you put it back, your air bleeding hole must be at the top. It needs to line up with that arrows on your casings. Okay, let's put it in. I'm using my long pliers to get it in there because both my heads can't fit inside there. And now I need to turn it to get that air bleeding hole lined up to that marks. Needs to turn a little bit more. There you go. And now we can put all these bolts back again. I'm using the socket again on top of that head just to help me to turn it in by hand.
2,000 years later.
Now the one right at the back there, we'll use the extensions again. So I'm coming here from the back, then I'll put this bolt into the socket. Now I'm going to line it up with that hole there. Believe me, it's handy to have a tool like this with a magnet on the front, because I do tend to drop things inside the motor. This helps me to get it out quickly. And that bolt up with that hole there. There you go. Now we can turn it here at the back.
One eternity later.
Okay, that's good enough. I'm going to tighten it better with the ratchet here at the front. Now we need to get the one right at the back of this housing in. That's a little bit more tricky one, but you can once again use your short socket, put your bolt in there, find your way around the back there with your other hand on this side just above the alternator, and you can use your finger this side and your hand that side to line that bolt up with the hole. There you go, it's in. I'm going to use this short piece, plug it into that socket just to help me to turn. Now that I have turned all these bolts in by hand, I can tighten it up again with the socket. Grab that one at the back there. Okay, that one is tight. Now that one there. Okay, yeah, that's tight. And then this one here, we need to use a spanner because the socket doesn't fit in there. So there you go, thermostat is in, thermostat housing is tightened, so let's put all the rest back together again. Take out your cloth there, we didn't drop anything inside there. Now we can put this back again, guide your pipes underneath there so it lines up with that pipe there and that pipe that side. There you go, that's it. Put this bolts in, tighten this again. Put your vacuum pipe back in there, your throttle position sensor plug, idle air control sensor plug, plug that one back. That vacuum pipe there, get that one up the way. Accelerator cable, pull your accelerator back and then you can hook it in there again. There you go. Accelerator cable is in, that plug is on, that plug is on, vacuum pipe is in, and that vacuum pipe is in. Now do those pipes there. And that one at the bottom. Move those clamps down. And that one there. There you go. Now the air pipe. Make sure the air cleaner is still in there. Yes. Air cleaner. Airflow sensor. Plug that pipe back in there. First open the clamp. Plug your pipe back on there. And tighten your clamp. There you go, we are done. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope this video helped you. If you like this video, like and subscribe. See you in the next one.
We like to Germany, we like to Germany, we like to Germany.